many people asking for it, and we finally decided to do it for everyone. So today we are going to draw a beautiful blessing for our kids. And for today, I invite you to choose not one child to work with, because I want everyone have an opportunity to look and see what each child represents in your life. What do you want to wish for this particular child, and how this child what is this child teaching you in life? So it's not like we're trying to choose the favorite one, but we're choosing the one who needs your blessing right now. Maybe they're going through the challenging time, maybe they going through some experiences or changes in their lives, and you just may create beautiful opportunity to give them more support and energy in this drawing. We have more people coming, and while we're waiting for everyone, I invite Natalia to say something about basic user course that will happen in October, and that will be led by Nat. And if you want to have more information, there will be more information on our website. But Nat, please, I give you.
Thank you. Thank you, Anna. Hello, everybody. My name is Natalia Kolev, and I am an instructor of Neurographica. And I invite you all for our October basic user level certification course. This is for people who want to know more about Neurographica, who wants to learn how to use Neurographica properly, safely, and to get better results, because we have a lot of free classes and you're welcome to enjoy them and try them. But if you really want to learn this method and how to use it correctly, basic user course is the beginning, level 1. Everybody can do it. You don't have to have any special experience in drawing. You don't have to have any special skills. It's good for men, women, any ages, and any abilities. So we had different people already come through those classes. And by popular demand, we are doing it on Saturdays in October. Live classes will be on Saturdays at 11 a.m. Central time US, and you can watch it live or in recordings. This is a 4-week class, and there will be more information about it. You can on our website or in the Facebook group. You can send me a note, and I will give you more information. On just look it up on online. Thank you, Anna.
Thank you, Nat. Yes, usually it's a 4-week class, but usually we end up doing some question and answer sessions, extra bonuses, and all this additional materials that we want to share with you. And basic user course is always a prerequisite for other algorithms. If you want to go deeper to specialist level, to algorithms about Neurographica, you need to be certified as a basic user. Okay, so we have a first question. Does it have to be your own child for this class for today? No, you can work with a niece, with a nephew, with somebody, some child that you care about, and somehow they present, they in your life, and you want to give them energy and your blessings. So support and witness their growth in this particular time. So it could be any child, but again, I invite you to choose one child to work with today, because it could be many children, and we choose someone who needs our attention and our support more than anybody else. And for today's, you can use A4 size paper, or you can adjust it. It can be half of the like A5 or A3 if you want to go on a bigger scale. Sometimes changing size can significantly change the perception to the topic. So you can work with different sizes, scales of paper, so it will be interesting to see. Okay, are we ready? We have only 2 hours together, so I don't want to waste any time. There was another question. I've seen the raised hand, so if there's any questions, you can still asking. And does the child need to be child? No, it could be anybody who you consider younger than you. So you have the ability to give them energy. Energy usually moves from older to younger people. Like, so we want to save and protect this hierarchy. So we don't want to give our blessing to somebody who is much older than us. We don't want to give our blessing to our parents because we are not in such position. So it's a very good question. And I really encourage you to respect this hierarchy and give to someone who is not below you, but needs your support right now. So the life force moving from you to them, not in the opposite direction. So this is a very important question. So thank you for asking it. Okay, shall we start? Okay, and I switch camera and we'll just do. So first of all, I invite you to a little bit more grounding. So put your feet on the ground, put your hand on the paper and just connect to your body, connect to your paper, connect to the world around you. What do you see? What do you feel? And just take a deep inhale and exhale. So you're present, you are here and now. And now, when you're in your body, when you feel your boundaries, when you feel your energy, we are preparing to share this energy with somebody you love, with somebody you care about. And now on your paper, I invite you to trace your hands, because hands, for mother, hands is the first part of the body that really invite the child in the world. These hands, we are holding children, we feed them, we are blessing them with our hands. So we really share a lot of energy and communication with children, with people through our hands. So in astrology, hands and communication are the same. So they really represented by the same planet Mercury. So we really need to connect to our hands and channel the energy through our hands. And on your paper, I invite you to trace them in cross way. So like there will be thumbs pointing outside, not inside, but outside, because at the end, we want our children to have wings so they can fly, so they can move forward in life. Can we do it for mother? No, Iman, we cannot do it for mother because mother is higher in hierarchy. You can receive from your mother the blessing. You can do it as mother gives, what would you like to receive from your mother? And you can do this drawing for you as a child, but from the point of mother, like mother gives a blessing to you, but you cannot do opposite because we are connecting to the life force from mother to child. not opposite direction, because it will be entanglement and it will be twisted energy. So we don't want to do it. You can trace it with a pen. I will do the pen because I'm going to integrate this in my drawing. So I just trace my hand and I keep my fingers separate because I want them to be recognized. They will be guiding us to give blessings and wishes to our children. Okay. And you notice that there is already flow of energy from your hands to the paper. So we already bring the emotional charge, energetical charge to our paper, so we can hold it. You can stand it. They can cross, of course, there will be more opportunities to connect. So there is a never, the more lines, the more crossing, the more opportunities to connect. Can this be for your inner child? Yes, Sarah, it's another very good question. You can do it for your inner child. And from the point as you are inner adult, inner parent, you support yourself. Or another option, as I already mentioned before, you can do this drawing from the point, what do you want to receive from your mom? Like from the soul of your mom, not from the, maybe not from the personality as you remember mom, but if she would be the perfect mom in the world, what would you like to receive from her? So this, if especially for challenging relationship with parents, this can be a healing movement. Now, in this hand, I invite you to draw an element, a shape that will represent your child. And it could be a circle, it could be heart, it could be any element that how you see this child, how you see this person in your life. And for me, I want to draw the heart, just in the center of my hands. And I already, this, the heart is not perfect. I see that the right side is a little bit bigger than left, and it's okay. My child doesn't have to be perfect. My vision of him or her as a child doesn't have to be perfect. I want to connect and see as it is. Connect for both children. I would really recommend to choose one because you have the opportunity to see what this particular child needs right now. It's your chance personally connect to this special child. And next drawing can be about a second child. So you can have opportunity to see and compare. Maybe this child teaching you differently and another child teaching you something special as well. So all questions. Thank you very much for questions. I love questions. Now we see the child in our hands. We're blessing them. Now, what do you want to bless them with? What do you wish to your children? What do you wish to your special person in your life? Younger person, how you want to share your wisdom, how you want to share your energy. In very important moment, we start bringing the energy from our hearts, like from somewhere here at the core, at the base of this crossing of our hands, activate some, we use fingers to activate the energy, bring it to the point of the edge of the paper and let it go. So we can start bringing elements, circles around as a blessing. It can be, I want my child, so the creativity in his life always present, that he doesn't have to learn it at age of 40, that he can learn it right now and carry on the creativity in his life for the rest of his life. And I can even bring more energy, more neural lines to connect to this blessing. So this is my wish to him. And I bring the energy, activate the circle, bring it to the edge of the paper and let go. I do not control what kind of creativity my child needs to experience in life. He can dance, he can draw, he can sing, he can do whatever he wants. I just give him energy without any expectation. This is a very important for us, to give the energy, to give our blessings without any control over it. So try to let go this energy to them. And it's their right, it's their privilege to use to this energy the way they feel attracted, the way they feel comfortable with. So, and next, like, you can go in different directions. And I invite you, we have 10 fingers, beautiful ways to connect to our child, sense the child, so we can give them 10 blessings today, 10 wishes for them. What do we want to for our children experience in their life? And if you have any ideas, please share with us, because it's always interesting and it's always encouraging and inspirational for the group to share these experiences together. So my next will be, I want my child to be surrounded by friends, with somebody that he can feel comfortable to share and accepted, feel accepted as he is. And I draw circles. Circles will be different sizes. Really trust your body, trust your movement. Allow this be present for them. Security, very good. Like, yeah, it's a very good blessings to feel safe, to take care of themselves and be protected, safe in many different ways. Grace. Yeah, Angelina, thank you for sharing. And I bring more energy, more lines to support. If this becomes overwhelming and like a lot of emotions comes up to you, so let's rounding a little bit to integrate, because we can, we're activating emotional charge. And this is very important, because blessing is emotional thing. We need emotions, we need to activate energy, but we need to create the level that we can digest, that we can process. We don't want it to be too much or too overwhelming, because we can always be gentle to ourselves as we give. Good health. Oh, very good suggestion. I'm adding to my drawing something that really resonates with me, something that I trust is very important for my child. So health is always a good blessing. Yeah, be active and healthy in life, physically active. And I'm see how big is this wish for me, for my child. Like, this is something I bring. And again, I activate the energy, bring neural lines, because when you just draw the circle, it's only circle, it's a symbol, we cannot relate to it. But when you bring neural line, you activate the movement of life force, the energy, the vibration. The neural line really representing vibration. So we charge the symbol, and symbol becomes alive. It starts moving forward. The energy starts connected to our physical body, to universal language, the universal encoded information, and we using our fine motor skill to integrate this movement. And again, I cannot repeat it enough. When we give the energy, we give them, but we do not try to control how they are going to use it. This is something that you want them to experience, but you do not really dominating over them and say like, oh no, I give you, if I say like creativity, you can only draw and nothing else. You have to work 10 hours a day to play this piano because I gave you energy for this. No, we don't do this. So just open it. Maybe they need to find something unique for them, and it could be different from your expectations, but trust what it could be. Can the circles overlap? Yes, they can be. They can overlap. They can be connecting to each of them. They can actually, on your drawing, they may create this infinity sign. And see, maybe it will be information for you that some of them could be supporting each other. You give one energy, for example, I have the creativity and I have health, and it's interesting how close they are to each other, and maybe the health really directly connected to the creativity, how free we express our potential, our creation, and be blessed with good health to do it. So it's just more insights for me, and I acknowledge them, I respect them, but it's not something that we are looking for interpretation. I don't have kids, so I do this class for my inner child. It's quite big and lots already is going on in me. Okay, so don't rush. You can slow down a little bit, Janet, and they make sure that if it's a lot, you can always stop and start rounding, because the inner child is a huge deal for you, and it's a huge deal for everybody. So I actually, when I was creating the class, I did not think about the inner child, but it could be a very good healing movement for the inner child. And belief or faith, or it's a good blessing, yeah, to have faith, to have something, to believe in something that is greater than my child is. It's it gives a lot of support, and it gives a lot of and it releases many expectations, forgiveness. Oh, thank you for sharing. So this will be faith. How my child can be connected to faith. And I'm trying to trust I'm trusting my hand and see how big is this actually blessing? How important is it? Divine guidance. Yeah, all those lovely ideas. And lovely ideas could be blessing as well, to have ideas, to have this. Okay, so I connect to the faith. And again, it doesn't have to be the same beliefs or the same faith that I experience. I wanted to be present in his life. I'm doing for my youngest child, he is 16 years old and he needs right now this help. So I want he to believe in something, but I don't control what exactly he needs to believe. So this is important. We are giving the energy and we trust them that they find guidance. That energy and our support will bring something that really they need the most. Magic and grace being valued by, running by others, support from me. Groundness is, yes, very important. So bring the groundness. I love so much your emphasis on giving with no strings attached. Yes, this is the only way we can give the energy. And children are, they have only one ability: they can take. It's they take the energy because it's in their nature. It's not about their being greedy. It's the whole structure, the whole energetic field is built this way, that they are taking from us and we want to share. But if we are trying to control something, we are closing this channel of energy. We are defining how much we can give them and how much we want to keep back. Because if you saying, creating the conditions in which they can take or not, we are closing this channel. We are limiting this energy flow. So if they want to be supported, and we need just let go this conditions. What's the age limit? 25? No. Your child can be 50 years old if it's your child. It doesn't matter, because for mother, the age doesn't matter. Well, I have like 21 years old son, and when I look at him, I see the baby that was born 21 years old. And I'm sure that in 50 years, it will be the same. He will be a little bit older baby, but it will still be my baby. I still higher in hierarchy, I still be higher than he is, and I have this privilege to give him. He always will look at me as a role model, and I always will love him unconditionally. So abundance is a very good blessing. Yes, abundance for everything. For me, I want like more to give the sense of enoughness, because the rich person is not who has many money, but who consider enough for him or for her. So I want him to experience this enoughness in life, that there is always enough. And I want to connect. Again, like we have many beautiful ideas. Adapt what resonates with you, what you want to change, what is important for you, how you want to rephrase it, what is calling you. It could be very specific, specific for your culture, specific for your language. Freedom, sense of freedom. Oh, it's a very good, important blessing. Allow just be aware that freedom is freedom from your control, could be as well integrated in it. And I encourage you to be brave enough to give them freedom. I will be following the freedom. Freedom is very important. If you want to remember what you put on your drawing, you can name them. You can mark each circle, what does it represent for you. It could be for you to remember. Self-realization. And I've seen, I believe I missed one, that there was self-confidence before. Sense of self-worth. Yes, Adrian. It's self-worth, self-esteem, self-confidence. So it could be very important. Self-realization, prosperity. sovereignty, authenticity. Yes. Yeah, kindness and gratitude. Oh, gratitude. I want my child to experience a sense of gratitude. Gratitude to everything, to including parents, including culture, the time that he is living, all this people around, experience, challenges in life. The gratitude is the most important, and I connect to the gratitude. And I want my child to experience big love for life in general, and of course to other people, love to things that to be passionate about, some love. I want big love for him. Integrity. Integrity is a very good, important aspect. There aren't enough fingers. You can bring more because how much you can hold, how much, like when we do the blessing, when you put your hands on the child, how much energy you can hold in your palms, in your hands. It's like if it's not enough 10, do more. There is no limitation. We are not really, it's not about accounting, it's about intention, how much we can give them. Yeah. Be more generous. The 10 is usually it's just the beginning. I want to round a little bit more. Okay, so I have love. I want, for my child, I want to find something in life that really brings joy in his life. Like I want him to some passionate about to recognize his vocation, something that he wants to experience, dedicate his life, like the thing, the job, how he wants to self-realization to do it. And don't bring more lines, more energy to it, bring more vibrations to your drawing, so it's become more alive and unique. And see how his element at the base of this hands starts getting more solid, more stronger, more, we unlock his potential as well. We training ourselves as a mother or as a father, it could be father's prayer as well, how I can recognize all those qualities in him or in her, how it can bring more awareness for me that yes, he is all those beautiful things. And one is very important for me. I want him to be supported and recognize the support of ancestors. Like this is very important blessing that I want to give, the presence and support of ancestors, that feeling that he is never alone. It's different from the face that I put it before, and I want to separate it. I want to acknowledge it specifically, the presence and support of ancestors in his life. Not only mothers, father, grandparents, but the whole lineage standing behind him. That he is continuation, that he is has roots. Okay. So see what else do you want to give them. And maybe there is something that you want them to experience, something to learn in their life. I want my child to learn how to be a leader. I see great potential in him, like how to lead at least his life, his family forward, take responsibilities, and it's very close to the freedom. So it's already some extra. It's not, I have already my 10 blessings, but this is something important and I want to acknowledge it and I want it to be present on the drawing. Him to be a leader of his life, master of his life, master of his faith, captain of his faith. And I round it, and you can bring, they don't have to, all blessings need to be big. Maybe something small that you wish them to experience in their life. Maybe some, like I want him to travel, not a lot. I want him to see the world. I want him to be open to different cultures, to different people, that there is no isolation or limited perceptions to life, that it's okay for people to look different, to respect different traditions. And this is important, I believe. So I connect him to this blessing. So see if you need to give anything else, and let's have some time to round a little bit, to bring connections to those feelings, integrate them in our neuron system, that we have a lot to give. First of all, you notice how much we can give our children, how much we can teach them, how much we already recognize in life. That life is full of beautiful things. Okay. And I can just keep rounding. Stand his, her ground. Very good. Yeah. It could be the blessing of recognize boundaries, recognize self-worth we already had before, but recognizing boundaries could be a big thing. So see, and you can notice that for different people, for different children, if you have several of them, there could be different blessings. There could be different things that coming to you. And maybe this is an opportunity for you to learn with your child all those qualities. Because when we're trying to encourage children to do something, we're always learning it with them. How, if I want to convince my child that he needs to be a leader, how can I show him my leadership, my connections and responsibilities to people? So this is our lessons as well. And for another child, it could be different lessons, different challenges, different gifts. What about the spikes where the fingers come out of the palm? It's an opportunity to extend and bring more energy outside. So I can extend it, or like my fingers are not spiky, like at least the way I trace them. But if you feel that there is any spike, you can just draw the narrow line that is going through the spike and release the spikiness, release this challenging conflict that is integrated in the spike. So we want it smooth, we want it to be more dynamic. And you can come back to any of your blessings, to any of your circles. And if you feel like, oh no, this wants to be bigger. This is sometimes when we draw the circle and later you bring other elements and you feel like now it's time to grow again this one. And you want to extend, you can make it bigger. You can make it more visible. And of course, like if you have some empty space that you feel like there is something should be there, but I don't know what to choose, or I don't know how to name it. There is something in the air, but I cannot really exactly acknowledge it. You can just draw the circle as that there is something that you need to learn in life. And I give you support and blessings to do it. And I don't know it yet what it is, but I give this blessing. I give you to find out this unknown and be with this. Respect unknown. So I can just bring like visually, is there a balance on your drawing? Is there anything else that you want to give? Self-realization, yes, the self-realization is very important. I mean the bottom of the fingers. Bottom of the fingers. For these spikes, you can connect them as well to the closest line. And integrate them. Wherever you see the spike, you can always draw the narrow line through the spike to release the sharpness, the conflict that it's causing on your drawing. And you can always bring the lines to the edge of the paper, or you can bring to the closest line to integrate it in the drawing. Okay. And I start rounding and see how do you feel when you soften lines, soften energy of your drawing. Integrating, see if there is any spikes that are especially sharp. If some of the circles really triggers a lot of overwhelming emotions, so first of all, take it as an opportunity that you can do this another drawing specifically about this quality, about this aspect of your life, of your own character, and do the catharsis on separate page. If it's overwhelming and you cannot continue right now, you can do a small catharsis in the circle, like it contains this energy to unlock the potential, to unlock the energy from this. I don't want to overwhelm the drawing. It's not, it will be not a very good decision to do catharsis in every circle. But if you need to unlock one, it can be more supporting for you to give, for you to experience. This really brings up a lot of emotions in me. Jen, please just help yourself with breathing. Inhale, exhale, go slower. Don't push too much. Like take time, take time to round everything. Rounding helps us to digest emotions, and we can be rushing through things. But when we slow down, it actually gives us opportunity to stay with the emotion. Do not try to distract yourself. You can clean water, helping to calm down and really process emotions. It helps to bring new vision and release the outdated emotions from our body. And just be gentle to yourself. Yeah. Dito, I'm yawning like crazy. I'm just at the first two fingers. I round slowly. Yawning, it's a very good sign. Yawning is releasing pressure from your heart muscle, from your heart, because we're trying to control a lot. And yawning is releasing this control. It's a sign of relaxation. It's a sign of letting go. So I'm very happy for you that you have this physical symptoms. And again, pay attention to your body, because whatever we do right now, it may look as an illusion for many people. Like, how you can be sure that this is real? You're just drawing lines and circles. If your body shows reactions, if your body starts sweating or starts releasing or yawning or cough or some other reactions in your physical reactions in your body makes it real. Body reacts, body healing, and activated in this process, everything becomes very real. It's not imagination anymore. You're really processing something. You are letting go and expectations from your child. And at the same time, it's your opportunity to tell in this way what you're wishing for them. There is a lot of healing. There is a lot of intense emotion. So I'm not, maybe one day we'll do something just for fun. And usually when we try to do something for fun, it's the most emotional thing. Like we tried to do the class about luck. And I said, like, okay, so finally we have some topic that will be easy and joyful for everyone. And we had such a beautiful and intense reactions during the class that I already gave up on creating something silly. It's always emotions. And it's good. I'm glad that you have the whole community to experience those emotions, to support you. Okay, this is so wonderful. Really appreciate this project and your teachings. Healing for me to hear. Like, yeah. Thank you. Thank you for being with us, because people who makes community, it's not just a teacher. Teacher is only happening when there are students. So I can give you only as much as you can take. Okay, I'm doing it for my inner child, and my bladder really hurts. It starts already before the drawing, a lot of suppressed emotions, deep stuff releasing. Thank you for creating the opportunity. Bladder is usually representing fears. So if there is any fears, let them go. You can draw the circle to live life fearlessly. So it could be something for you here. I have a good friend whose child is having suicidal ideation. This would be really amazing for her to do, as she is feeling so helpless. Yes, and Sarah, very important for your friend, really, to give the energy and let it go without controlling. So because in the Bert Hellinger work, that sometimes the Bert Hellinger even encourage the parent to let go the energy. And if the child wants to commit anything, you need to trust that they will use this energy in the best outcome. It looks scary, it's very emotional, but just need to accept the fact. And it's usually opposite. When we let go them, they get much closer to us. That would feed. Thank you for the information. Yes. Yeah. Okay, I have this big sigh out. It's a lot of healing in me as well. Especially when we're dealing with teenagers. But any age, like sometimes you look at your 30, 40 years old child and, and you're like, whose child is this? how I can help him or her? Yeah. How's everyone doing? Breathing? I hope we are breathing. We are, make sure that you're, if you need more support, if you need more grounding, put your feet on the ground and just imagine that your roots are growing, because this is what you are giving them. So you put, and if you need more grounding, you can extend some lines deeper. So you are well rooted, you are very well supported, and extend those lines, extend those roots deeper, where you can connect to your nature, connect to your ancestor, connect to your life force. It's not something that you are creating those feelings or blessing. You are just passing on. So you are passing this energy to them. My mom has so much childhood trauma. I would like to help heal her inner child. Okay, Sarah, so first of all, you need to honor your mother's faith and her mother faith as well. People who experience trauma usually came to this world very well equipped to deal with this. It's not your job to heal your mom. It's not the job for any child. So you can offer her, but again, she needs to do it herself. And she will when she will be ready for it. Yeah, so it's a very important to respect her place as your mother. You are not her parent to heal her inner child. My jaw joints are soon clicking out, the yawning still going on, heaven. Good. Yeah, keep yawning. Keep releasing. Maybe you can support the yawning with, try to see, like if you inhale and heart opening, like with each inhale, your heart is a little bit more open, and with exhale, it's come back, and just let it breathe, let it vibrate, let it pump the life force through your body. Another thing that you can help, like sometimes it's hard to visualize, you can put your hands and like inhale and exhale. You help with the body movement, so you can see this opening and closing, opening and closing, and you can start opening and closing a little bit more, and it's give you more sensations through what you see, how you can navigate this exercise. I so resonate with that. I felt and still feel the need to parent my mom. We all here. It's again, you can only take, or yeah, you only taking from your parents. You love them, you be grateful, but if you're trying to mothering your mom, who is going to mother your children? How you can support your children if your duty is laying down somewhere else? This is very important. We are like, we need to see and respect the hierarchy. Mom is equipped, like Her body is equipped, her energy level is equipped. We cannot take something from them because you don't have the enough capacity to deal with this. You will have your own challenges. It's release your responsibility for your mom and for your fathers as well. I almost don't know, should I yawn or breathe? It tries it to do at some same time or skip it once in a while. So see, like again, if yawning doesn't bother you and it brings you sense of release, keep yawning. You don't need to overwhelm with any extra exercises. I give you different options and I let it go so you can use it, or use it some at another time when you feel that it can be beneficial for you. So I don't expect you to follow all these exercises at once. So yeah, trust yourself. Your body already knows. Your body knows the best. We need just trust it. We need to listen to it. Okay. We have one. It's hard to believe it's already 1 hour past. So I keep rounding. I keep integrating. And how's if you have does anyone have a headache right now? I'm just questioning. Any pressure in your head? Overwhelm there? Yes, headache. Wendy, try to, like, again, I'm not sure if I shared it with this group before, but you can inhale and like take with inhale energy to your head, grab all the pressure that is all the pain and discomfort that is causing, and with exhale, pull it to your heart, like move it to your heart. Because heart has much bigger capacity than our mind, than our head. You try to analyze too much and maybe try to remember so much. Be in the flow. We are letting go the story. We are creating this visual, phenomenological state of that I have enough to give my children. And bring it to your heart. You can keep it a little bit there. If there still be some pressure, you can inhale, take the pressure from your heart and move it to your root chakra, where there is enough energy to transform it in just life force. So from head, we need to move the energy from your head to your root chakra. So, and you can recognize, is there any blockages in the middle of your body where the energy has the most difficult stop, where this, what is blocking? And again, help yourself with oxygen, with the breathing. Breathing is, can heal anything. So breath and water. Be gentle to yourself. Slight pressure at the back side. Okay, move your head. Just move it. Let the energy be not stagnated. Let it to be distributed. Pressure is usually just when there's so much pressure on one side. Pressure, but I know clearly that the transformation and ask body to have more ease with it. Yeah, keep rounding, because rounding what makes the draw or the process more safe, make it more harmonious. It's our safety rule, especially when there's so much emotion, so much feelings. We are keep gently rounding, integrating. We are releasing this. When we rounding, we almost like cleaning dark corners of our mind, like of our subconsciousness. I'm releasing, and I release the story related to it, and I just create the connection. This is where all energy is hidden. If my ex-husband is younger than me, can I do this for his inner child? No. Sarah, please stop trying to heal the world around you. The best you can do, you can heal yourself. And thousands will be healed around without much effort. So heal yourself. Your inner child is the priority right now if you're working with your inner child. Husband is the same level as you are. It doesn't matter if he is older than you are, if he is younger than you are not his mother. He is not your child. And it doesn't matter if you try to heal his inner child or real child or whatever you are trying to heal in him. Nothing will come good out of it. Respect his manhood. The best help to recognize his capacity to heal himself. Yeah. It could be challenging to deal with coaches and healers. Yeah. We always want to help. I just finished the training with one of my beautiful teachers, and she said, like, if you can, it doesn't mean you should. So respect boundaries. The child is a different thing. Okay. And I will start slowly bring more colors. I know that I did not round everything, but I don't want to hold this class for more than 2 hours. So I will start bring a flow of colors and just finish rounding later. You can continue with rounding because especially if it's already emotional, keep rounding, don't rush. I want everything to be, all steps be present in this video. So that's why I a little bit rushing through things. And because I cannot just create 1-2 lines, I always create hundreds of them, make very strong connections. And colors, what kind of colors for me? And I can create just the flow of energy from me, so forward to my son. See, like maybe you start remembering some funny stories, silly stories, or very emotional stories about your child. It's, again, try to connect, try to enjoy this moment. This is your meditation. This is your healing, first of all. My children love to hear stories about when they were smaller ones. They always had this interesting perception to life. Sometimes we just sit and watch this short video that we made when they were like 5, 3, 2 years old. Colored pencils or markers, which are better? There is no good or bad materials. Trust yourself. What do you want? I want very gentle energy, so I use colored pencils. If you want something bright, if you want brightness to share with your child, that life is colorful, is juicy, is interesting and exciting, use use markers, use highlighters. I don't give you any restrictions about it. So trust yourself. What is calling for you today? You can combine, you can start with highlighters and add colored pencils on top of it. Really, what is calling you? Which colors want to be shared? Because colors are representing bigger energies. It's representing emotions, really, the movement, the archetypes. Yeah. And they can have a very strong healing qualities in it. So if you trust yourself, what colors you want to share today with your child? Maybe there are some meanings to it. Maybe you want to create a rainbow. Maybe you want to create some colors of chakras, special chakras. Maybe you want to create some other movements. Like trust your associations with the colors. Of course, we are teaching, there is a whole algorithm about colors and it's important and valuable, but right now I invite you to trust. Nobody knows better than mom. So for you, what is better for your child? Of course, everyone can give you advices, but it's not what we are doing here. We are trying to find this inner wisdom inside of us. What I want to give, not somebody. And I just noticed that I wear the same sweater that I use with the colors. Interesting. Wasn't aware about it. How's everyone doing? Keep rounding or starting coloring? And if you want to share where, I forgot to ask, where is everybody located today? So you can type where are you right now? I'm in Seattle, near Munich. Oh, beautiful. Bavaria. So I was surprised how Bavarians are very specific there. They are not Germans. So big respect for it. Dubai, San Francisco Bay Area, Las Vegas, Texas, Zurich, Switzerland, Manitoba, Canada, the Middle-ish, San Diego, Northern California, Dubai, Dresden. Good. Right? I love the world is keep drawing, keep going deeper and deeper in this beautiful self-realization and self-exploration journeys with us. If somebody would tell me like 20 years ago that the people around the world will be drawing with you, I would consider those people crazy. I never was drawing. I never expected to speak up publicly, but here we are. Magic happens. I'm from Germany, near Hanover. Coloring, good. Good, sehr good. So many people from Germany. Okay. See how you can blend different colors. I'm of course still rounding at the 5th finger now, half time. Good, Janet. It's not about who is first drawing complete the drawing. It's about self-respect and acknowledge your pace. Acknowledge your gentleness to yourself. So this is a very good that you're not rushing through. I'm very happy for you for this decision, because again, if you are trying to, this is something that I know, like when you're trying to speed up things, it's usually you are running away from big emotions. You are trying to distract yourself so you don't have to experience powerful, something very big. So slowing down requires a lot of courage and requires a lot of big capacity to process it. So yeah, good. That's very good. And if you are drawing narrow lines very fast, I know it from my personal experience, try to slow down. There could be completely new level of emotion shows up for you. So you can. Okay, yep, that's why I do that. First, I didn't thought to join as I'm not a mother now in this life, but something drove me to, and so I took the inner child. Yeah, mothering yourself is a big journey. Mothering yourself, yeah. You are adult enough to do it for yourself. I got about 2 more hours of rounding left. As usual, I've drawn about 1 million on narrow lines. Good. The quantity of narrow lines defines the quality of neurographic work. It's not about prettiness. It's about our connection. So the more lines you have on your drawing, the stronger neuron connections you have. And another thing that see how generously you rounding. If we're talking about very foundational energies, connections to the life force, connecting our children for life force, be more generous in rounding. Maybe a little bit more than usual if you to avoid any spikeness, to avoid any conflicts. Make it really flow the energy, and there's no limitations, no blockages there. Me too, I'll be rounding for weeks. Good girls. Like I'm happy that you trust yourself and just do what needs to be done. If you in the future, if you feel that this is that rounding may take longer, you can always integrate and start rounding right away. And so you can leave the drawing at any point. Like if you draw the line and round it, it always will be completed. So you can keep it unfinished for quite long time, and just next day you add more lines and round a little bit more. New elements comes up. And see, maybe for you, if it's not enough space for you, A4 is not enough, you can always choose a bigger size. You can always extend it. and see what else I can draw for my child or for any other topics. Changing the size is could be very interesting. Me too. Okay, I heard that if you draw a lot of lines, you need to draw more pictures. I have always a lot of lines. It is so nice to hear that it is good as well. Yeah, it's the best what can happen to you. Draw many lines, but again, it's not something that everyone must do. For some people, the 10 lines can be a lot. For other people, 100 lines will be not enough. You trust yourself. How many lines will be needed in this drawing? The lines are, we're drawing lines not to make the drawing busy, not to fill the space, but to release psychic energy that we are holding inside of us related to this topic. If there is a lot of energy, there will be many lines. If there are less energy related to topic, or there is a different need for them, there will be less lines. Again, there is no united decision how many lines you need, so the drawing will be more effective. I would say that the drawing becomes very effective when you have a strong physical experiences, physical sensations, and when you have this opportunity to change the state. This when you kind of in the meditative feeling. So pay attention to your body. What is going on? How the body can recognize the reality, that the reality is shifting, that my perception is shifting. Thank you very much. This input makes totally sense. I really appreciate it. Yeah. We will have a discuss after this class that I'm sharing too much. But I'm like, when I'm in the flow, I cannot control myself. I just want to share some. Use it. Okay. Especially in such important in such important topic as mother blessing, mother prayer. If every mother will be healed, there will be, everybody will be healed. The most challenging and the most important priority in life, to heal relationship and your connections to your parents. May take many, many years or lives. Yeah. Adrian, you're welcome. I'm doing it not for you, I'm doing it for myself, because I will be let go. When I let go something, when I share something with you, it means that something new coming my way as well. There will be something new coming my way. Okay. Else colors. And of course, we will add some field lines to support and guide us. There are always bigger energies, bigger mother nature to support us in this. Bigger forces to align with us. and us to be aligned with them. Did you feel some calmness after some rounding? Did it shift your state? Is it less? I see the whole energy of the group a little bit softened and calmed down. So I hope that everybody is receiving what they came for. And there's always opportunity for you to blend different media, to blend different colors, to make it very unique for you, to really, through the colors, release this big emotional charge that you're holding for your children, for people very dear for you. Again, we are doing it for somebody who is smaller in hierarchy, not smaller, but like a different level, that the life force is coming from older people, from to somebody who is younger, who is will be continuing this journey, will accept and receive this energy. Yes, it gets calmer. I feel happy during the whole thing. It's relief and joy. Good, good, Adrian. Thank you for sharing. I love the questions and sharing. My yawning stopped for now. Good. It's something released, something processed already. So I'm glad the body is really speaking to you. Body is really gentle in this way. The colors can overlap. You don't need, Neurographica is a very translucent art. The method, you can overlap colors because emotions can overlap. You can feel angry and funny and joyful at the same time. Like it could be mixed feelings. Both of my kids must have been summoned by the energy. They both called me at the extra same time. I told you, heal yourself and thousands will be healed around you. People, reality will be resonated with you. We are changing our vibration. We are changing our energy. So it's a very important. Yeah, I'm glad how attuned you are with your children. My son, who I'm drawing for today, has a homecoming party today. So he will be very well blessed for this event. It's the first homecoming for us. He needs to prepare his suit and tie and all this boy stuff to look awesome. Okay. I'm feeling very peaceful. My body speaks all day. We are the healer and the healed. Yes, yeah. Healer always can heal only things that they healed in themselves. Like if you can find the strength, if you experienced it, if you processed emotions related to it, especially emotions, we need to practice on ourselves a lot. My teen daughter is still in bed, waiting for my energy to reach her. Yeah, so good. She will get when she's ready. Maybe she has some dreams. What can be better than healed mom dealing with a teenage girl? Like, it's really supported, a lot support. And see what else we need to do. And of course, I think I will bring more energy later, maybe other colors, other emotions here. But right now, I want to share with you the next step that we are going to do is a field lines. And field lines helps us to align ourselves, our blessing with our children, with the blessing of Mother Nature, with the greater powers around us, how we can be connected to this blessing, guided by it. Bring as much as you need. It doesn't have to repeat the lines that you have already on your drawing. It may create completely new path because the universe doesn't ask our permission where to go. And if you feel that the energy is coming in a different direction, please follow it. Maybe something new will be unfolding. Maybe it can support a special blessings, like bring your awareness to something special on your drawing. And of course, to integrate this energy of the Mother Earth, integrate this energy of this beautiful guidance, we follow these field lines and integrate them. We round all the crossings that they are causing, because even if you follow the lines existed on your drawing, you always, the thickness of the boldness of the line may create new corners. Okay. See, maybe there is even some sound starts coming to you, because there is a lot of so much energy today. Like a gentle humming, or maybe gentle lullaby that you want to sing to yourself or to your child. The sound is always soothing and bringing new level of emotions and support for us. Does the field line always go from the bottom up? No. It can go in any directions. Right now, I want to see that the lines are coming from you. They are coming, the Mother Nature is integrated in you. That it's first, originally, it's coming from you, from your heart. There is something this is from your roots. And they open up through your fingers, like the blessing is going through your fingers to your children. But if you feel and if you call to move energy in different direction, follow this movement. Maybe there is something new unfolding for you. Maybe the nature wants to connect some blessing in special order for you, and it's important to be to trust this movement. The reason why I drew from the bottom to top, I want to emphasize the energy of growth. I want this life force growing, but it could be just flowing as well. So this is all my meanings, but your meanings can be as important and as powerful, and I highly recommend to trust your meanings in this journey. It could be a very unique way for you. Rounding. Notice how much energy you have at the bottom of your drawing. So we need to make sure that you are grounded as well, that you have enough energy at the bottom. So it's not the energy just here, that we are very well rooted. Bring and create stronger root system for yourself. Connect. Is there, if there is a challenging for you to get supported, you can draw the circles that represent support for you. Who was before you? It could be your ancestor. It could be nature. It could be your mother to hold you so you can give. That you are channeling. For me, those field lines representing the support. For me, it's enough. For you, maybe you want to bring additional elements, additional circles to create the support. And at the end, we always see what is the most important for us on this drawing. What do you want to emphasize? What do you want to highlight? Is there something that you want to bring forward? Is it your child? That original element that represented your child? Or is it something else? Maybe it's one of the blessings that are the most important, and you feel like this is a priority. This is a dominating element that I want to make more visible for myself. First of all, this is what I need to teach my child. This is what I want to give more my energy to share with my child. So see what you want to emphasize for fixation, how we can make it brighter, bolder for ourselves. So it will collect and hold all the energy, all your intentions, all your blessings. For me, I want to highlight my the heart, originally heart that my son represents, but I want to make it bigger. I feel like I want to balance it a little bit, not to make it more perfect, but to make it that I have that capacity is growing. If I capable to give all of it to my child, I can, the child in my eyes already bigger, so I can grow. And again, I can, because I'm going to highlight this, I can just use the bolder line to make it more visible. Okay, This will be the element that I highlight. My beautiful boy. And I, of course, because I changed the thickness and I changed the shape, I want to integrate this new shape in all these lines and all the energy that is available here. And if you have a challenging to find what you want to highlight, if it's not the original child, look at your drawing through the distance, or look at your drawing through the phone, through the camera. It can bring something forward to you. Where is the biggest energy? Where is the biggest potential there? You can always highlight that area. Can we highlight more than one element? You can do more, several elements on your drawing. Just make sure that there is no competition between them, that there is that they are complementing each other and don't cause any inner conflict, or visually or in their meanings as well. So yeah, but you can highlight more. You can highlight your hands as well, like outline of your hands, if you want really this energy of caring or energy of giving. So you can do both ways, and it doesn't have to be bold lines. You can highlight with colors, just do some shading around those elements to make them more visible, more stand out. And at the end, if you want, you can always give this drawing as a present to your child, or to yourself, if it's for yourself. Place it somewhere that so it creates this feeling, I'm blessed, I'm supported, I'm really holding so much energy and so much love for me available in the universe. Okay. Okay, and how's everyone doing? We're almost finishing. Like, I'm surprised how quickly the time is running. Okay. And pay attention, what has changed? Like, we are almost finishing, and at the end, what's changed your perception about yourself, about your child, about your ability to give to child, how much you can give? Is there anything you want to develop, something that you want to grow inside of you as well? And it's interesting that, like, I remember the question about 25 years old limitations. For some children, when they are at the age of 40 or 50, elder mom can teach even more. How do you show your children how to get older? how to keep moving in life and enjoy the life, how to start life from the beginning and ending life as a very important and powerful lesson that we can share with our children. They're still looking at us, and they will use us as an inspiration to move forward. So what can you give them as you're aging as well? They don't need to be diapers changed or anything else. Maybe there are other lessons that you can share with them. I feel more confident, relaxed as a mother. Good. This is what I wanted to hear, but see that could be different reactions, different lessons for you, different insights. Maybe if it's challenging to let go, do not try to really control anything, do not highlight this, creates conditions. What do you give to children? How to accept them in their choice. Even if the choice looks distracting to us, like if you feel that, okay, maybe they need to learn this lesson hard way. You can protect only so much. Give them energy to deal with this challenge, to deal with this distraction. I know we never know what will be the ending. This could be very beautiful and powerful. Creating new story, new communication with our children. See how that could be different for boys and girls who are blessed with both of them. Like I have only boys, but it's interesting how you can learn different lessons from different gender. Even from the same gender, it could be new lessons. Okay. And at the very end, I really invite you to look at your drawing, to look at your blessings, connect to them, like just maybe visualize the child in your hands as they were small or big. It doesn't matter about the age. Just you visualize them there, standing or in your arms. And give them this energy, give them these blessings with all these qualities. And I invite you to say them, I will try my best to be the best example for you, to honor those blessings and be all the things and experience all the things in my life. So I can be with you and enjoy your life fully. Just feel it. So they don't have to walk this path alone, or they don't have to walk this path first. You can be first. you can show them how to walk, how to be courageous, how to be faithful, fearless, self-reliance, confident, experience self-worth, self-confidence, self-esteem, looking for creativity, for abundance, for grace, for gratitude, for love. There is always enough time for us to learn those lessons as well. And hug your children, or at least say them that you love them, that they're always in your heart. That's all I wanted to share for you today. So if you want to share with me your drawings or your experience, let us know.
Thank you, Anna. That was so beautiful. Can I show my drawing? Okay,
Yeah.
Anna, I think I muted you accidentally.
Yeah, like, why you cannot hear me? Okay. I hope you heard the meditation at the end. Like,
yes. I only muted you after I asked you, can I show you my drawing?
Yes. Yeah,
So
I can see.
The meditation was there. Okay, here it is.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yes, lots of things. Thank you. It was a very beautiful class. Thank you so much.
I love the boldness of your field lines, like really feminine, very feminine.
Well, it was for my daughter.
Yeah, she's blessed.
Yes.
Okay, so we have a question. Is it possible to receive the recording? I had some strong physical reactions and need to go to the bathroom, so I missed a part. Yes. Okay, so good that the body speaks to you. The recording will be available on YouTube channel, and all the recordings from previous classes are available there. And there is always, there will be post in our Facebook group as well. A very deep and kind session. Thanks. Thank you, Alla, for joining us. And it was great. I really enjoyed it. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. Of course, if you want to know more about Neurographica, there are all algorithms available now in the recordings. We have all 9 algorithms of Neurographica plus specialist level course. So if you want, there is always more to learn, go deeper and on a different level. So it's all the information will be on our website. And thank you for coming. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for very important and thoughtful questions, because I would never guess about drawing and supporting and blessing the inner child. This is something I learned from you, and this is a blessing for me from this class as well.
Yeah, and that's why I'm only in the half. But it's okay, yeah. So I was yawning here like crazy, really, and I just put the items, but didn't draw the lines, and I just round everything, and now I need a break.
Okay, so yeah, please take a gentle walk and honor your process, because it's not a question how fast I can go through, it's how deep I can go. And every layer, we're like almost peeling the onion, the new level, new tears, new emotions, and we can just experience it. Where is the site? The site is neurographicacademy.com. So this is our site, and all the information about classes and courses available there. Thank you for holding such an amazing class on Saturday. I feel more connected to my son, who is at the stage of rejecting any of my advice or experience sharing. I feel like this is the way I can let myself communicate wishes for him. Yes, Julie, please. Yeah. It's when my son, I have the story about my older son who was living in a different state. In college, and he got sick, and I said, like, can I help you? Can I give you some energy? And he was rejecting all my support, and like any normal 18 years old child. And I said, like, okay, I'll draw the drawing and I'll make a picture for you. And this drawing will represent how much I care about you and how much I want you to be healed, because he had fever and he had just regular symptoms for flu. And I drew the Neura tree for him, representing my blessing and healing for him. Surprisingly, next morning, he did not have any headaches. He did not have any symptoms. So the picture of my drawing was enough, because there is nothing more powerful than blessing and prayer of Mother. So keep drawing, keep giving without any conditions. So, okay, wait. The chat is running. It's a no, Jen, this is Neurographic Academy. .com, because another website is not ours. Okay, I thought it was interesting that both my kids called at the same time to ask me for advice. Oh, it's a blessing to hear. When I gave it, I didn't get the usual back and forth. They accepted it immediately. I didn't get to the field lines, but I am nearly done rounding. Didn't get to color. Good. So you have, like, see how quickly they resonate with you, how quickly they attuned to you. So it's a very good indication that you're doing something very right. That's coming up as an Instagram. Is that correct? The Instagram we have as well, but the neurographicacademy.com is a website. Okay, that's so beautiful, amazing story, love it. Yeah, the neurographicacademy.com is our website, and Neurographic Academy is our YouTube channel as well. So, and Neurographic Academy with Net is another channel that we are hosting as well. So there are many opportunities to reach out, to publish your drawings in our Facebook, Neurographic Academy Neuroart. It's a beautiful community. And I hope that we'll see more of your drawings there, sharing your experiences and miracle stories. So, and that's all for October. There will be more replays from previous classes, because there will be some replays about the cornucopia for acknowledging different fruits of labors. We have a lot. So stay with us. It's never too boring, and it's always deep. So I hope it will be deep for you as well. So I don't want to hold you from this experience. I don't want to hold you more from this deep processes and your family. So thank you very much for being with us. Thank you, world.
Anna, thank you so much. Can I share with you my photo?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my, I love the boldness. I love how big and colorful it is. There's so much force.
Oh, thank you. I
have a
loved
lot
it.
to
It
give.
was very profound. It was such a brilliant experience. To be honest, and I've done a lot of modalities for healing, a lot. And this is the most amazing discovery ever. I am fascinated. Every single paint or drawing, it's amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing. And it's
you.
coming when you are ready. And it's
always, yeah.
I was surprised. I thought like everything is healed. I dedicated years to heal myself. And when I started drawing, everything just like all different pieces of puzzle connected together, and there was a different level of understanding and accepting the situations and challenges in my life.
Thank you so much. Yeah, it's amazing.
Can I share mine so far?
Yes, Sarah. Yes, please, Sarah.
I don't know if it's because we just did NeuroTree in the specialist course, but this is what has come out of my hands.
Oh,
Wow.
beautiful.
Oh,
It's
wonderful.
very beautiful. It's I love the colors and connections.
But I wonder if it's because, do you think there was an influence, or do you think it just...
Does it really matter?
No.
Like it's there, it's boiling inside of you. So, and I'm glad it's expressed so beautifully. It's
Thank you. I really love this. Thank you so much.
yeah. And don't try to heal everyone, Sarah. It's not your job. Even your clients, like as a coach, we are not trying to heal. We need to be just walking next to them and acknowledge their process. So they have powers to do it themselves. So, okay, so thank you. See you hopefully soon. Take care. And again, Ned is hosting the basic user course. You will be in very good hands with her if you want to join us. So thanks a lot, and bye-bye, everyone.
Thank you. Bye. Have a nice day.
Bye.